Hello, glass of cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be? You right here. What's your name, girl?
Not him. It don't really matter when we all agree. What's your best way to smoke? Best. Cause I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling. Smoke like I ain't had enough. What's your best way to smoke? Your best. Cause I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling. Smoke like I ain't had enough.
What's up with y'all out there? This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast, and you smoking with Big J.
And Serpo Jr. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell a friend.
Yes, please believe. Make sure you do that and don't be dark. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe.
He said,
though,
don't
man.
be dark.
Yeah, look, we want to thank everybody that tap in and tune with us on the Best Way to Smoke podcast. We appreciate y'all, all the subscribers. And you know what we do before we get all the way into the show? We do the Best Way to Smoke tip. And the best way to smoke tip coming from Big J is be positive. You know what I'm saying? When you rolling up your trees, you know what I'm saying? Be positive, man. Keep that positive mind frame and shit like that, though, because you know you might have shit that's going on in your life that's negative or whatever that might be pulling you this way or that way. But when you get in the midst of them trees, you know what I'm saying? Roll that shit up and get high and let it go. You know what I'm saying? And be positive. You know, that's the tip for Big J, man.
That's right. I can dig that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So look, 420 just passed. 420 was a while ago, but a day ago, you feel me? So how did you celebrate 420?
Honestly, I was on the phone with insurance adjusters and shit.
Right, for sure.
But I definitely was smoking while I was
everything.
on the phone with these motherfuckers.
Everything. Because, I know you told me you was going to roll up a fat one.
Man, and I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was smoking all throughout the fucking day, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? While I'm talking to this adjuster, that adjuster, you know what I'm saying?
Getting shit right.
Yeah, but it's like in the midst, it's like I was smoking some hemp shit by King Palm. Roll that shit up. That shit is like a fucking carrot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I had like a little mango little thing, and I've been using my little wood tip, so it looked like the motherfuckers is chunky.
Yeah.
So it looked like I'm smoking on a little exotic cigar, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, shit, I come on up with another one. Little skinny, little thing, you know what I'm saying? Come back up medium. It's like I was smoking all throughout that fucking day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to get mellow to listen and argue with these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. But everything got worked out, though.
Sorta, kinda. It's in limbo.
It's just trending in the right direction and shit. You know what I mean? I started off my 420 busy. Like busy in a good way. Nigga was working. I took the day off my other get down. You know what I'm saying? But I was doing some Best Way to Smoke work. I got done probably about like 2 something and got dressed and shit like that. And then that's when I stepped out, went to an event and held it down for us. You know what I'm saying? The Best Way to Smoke type shit.
I seen that.
I went to an event in LA, in West LA, Go Verde. Yeah, Go Verde. They had like a block party event. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. Then we went out to downtown LA to the Arts District to Hazy. You know, they second annual event. You know, it was a dope get down. They had some good music going on, a lot of good tents. You know, I was getting high as a motherfucker through the whole thing. Hung out there for a little while, then slid back in. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But it was great. It was a great 420, man. I enjoyed getting out and seeing the people, met some people, set up some new interviews that's coming. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
It's only like before we go, it was one thing that like I think I was like seeing like in the news and shit like that. Like, you know, 420, that's like cannabis users, you know what I'm saying, enthusiasts. That's like our day.
Facts.
You know, and it's like it was certain news feeds that was coming around like certain little shops and shit was getting hit okay, the shop getting hit, but the people up in there that's just trying to go and like, you know what I'm saying, enjoy the motherfucking festivities, this, that, and the other, they getting caught up inside of this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like that, like it kind of put a damper on certain things because, you know, motherfucker just out there just trying to kick it, chill,
That's
catch a
it.
little
That's all.
420 deals,
Yep.
you know, like shit, a normal day, normal week, fucking Ace probably 55, 60 for that top. It's 420. I can probably get this shit for $30 or something.
On the
You know what
real.
I'm saying? But then you go up in here in certain little, you know what I'm saying, shops or however you want to see, put it, getting cracked down on.
Mm-hmm.
That shit kind of was a damper, you know, and it wasn't just in California. It was like other little certain
Everywhere.
states.
Yeah.
You know, you think it's finna get the pop and this, that, and the other, and then you come and like shut the party down.
Yeah, I agree with you with that as far as what you were saying about people getting hit, you know, businesses getting hit and going through the different changes that kind of put a damper on certain shit though. But in that same light, I say, you know, you just look at it for all the businesses that still survive and that's still able to survive, you know, for the small businesses that's still out there pushing and shit though. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to keep that positive outlook and see, you know what I mean, that they out there doing their shit. And it's a good thing because it's still a lot of them. I know how you laughing too on me, but you know it's still a lot of them though. You know what I mean? I'm laughing too. I'm high. Look,
It's a motherfucker.
man. Look, we encourage y'all, man. While y'all watching this show, man, go and light up. You know what I'm saying? We don't light up on the show. We light up in the green room. We light up before the show. You know what I'm saying? But we get our sip on with the drink. But we encourage y'all, man. Go and smoke that shit up. You know what I'm saying? For us during the show. You know what I'm saying? And I did enjoy 420 though, man. It was a dope experience, and we got a lot more events coming up. We gonna be at the Stoner Olympics that's coming up next month. We got the Mad Fest. We got that festival. Then we got the Smoking Loud coming up.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, we got some dope events coming up that we going to. And just stay tuned, man. We got a lot of good stuff coming. We're gonna be doing at some of these events, we're gonna start doing a podcast there, doing a live podcast. You know, so people that come by our booth, you know, you'll be able to purchase some dope smoking equipment. You know what I'm saying? Some dope smoking gear, some good clothing and sweaters and shirts and all that good shit. And you'll be able to maybe sit down and have a conversation with us. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely want to keep moving in the right direction and shit. But moving on to something else, I seen that they say people that smoke weed laugh a lot. You know, why do you think people that smoke weed laugh a lot?
Perspectives.
Uh-huh. Even when they dealing with some bullshit, just you know what I mean? Like, even when some bullshit happen, a stoner motherfucker gonna like laugh about, like chuckle, laugh, and be like, man,
Because that is some bullshit.
on the real.
Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? But it be some bullshit. Be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a sense of humor. I think that shit intensifies a sense of humor.
Yeah, on everything. Hey, that Delta 8 THC bill is a trip too, though. You know how they trying to say that's a like a synthetic kind of weed
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, to where it's like it's not weird, to where they trying to really regulate it. And this right now is really highlighted in Colorado. You know what I mean?
I've been hearing about the little Delta 8 shit.
Yeah, because we be on a Delta 9. Ain't that right? Yeah, the Delta 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and the
But I've
Delta,
been hearing that Delta 8 shit, though. Like them, I think they got edibles and shit, too, though.
yeah, they got the Delta 8 edibles. And
Yeah.
the Delta 8 is produced by the CBD. It has
Yeah,
it's high in CBD.
Yeah, I just heard through the little, you know what I'm saying, wind that them motherfuckers are like give you an uppercut.
On the real, the Delta 8s?
Yeah, they little edibles. All they
Yeah.
little edibles.
Huh.
I don't know. I just heard it through the wind. I
Oh.
haven't had any.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to new Aurora. I got my package in. I got my honey and my oil and some gummies and stuff, man. So shout out to y'all, man, for that good package. For real. So hey, that was one of the moments and stuff, though, man. Nigga over here
A
like
few moments
a
later.
few moments later, man. Hey, it's.
We
I
can put
think that
in there,
look.
motherfucker.
Let me
A
dig in the
few
crates,
moments
man.
Later.
2 hours later.
You got that shit.
This is really a stoner moment right now, because I'm high. We trying to bring y'all some good information and gonna bring y'all some good information. And a nigga keep looking at me. Yeah, but the Delta 8.
You hear that shit? No, but you think to be a bus driver or some shit, you gotta be high. Like whether you driving kids,
You
city
said
personnel,
you said being a bus driver, do you gotta be high?
yeah, you think you need to be high to do that job.
Possibly.
Huh. Because
Possibly.
it was some incident, you know what I'm saying? Like a substitute bus driver had like a bus full of kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wanna say like kindergarten like type area, maybe first, second graders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how they just be
Right.
and it's a substitute teacher. Y'all
Right.
can't tell me that.
Right. I ain't trying to listen to this shit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he like tell him like sit your ass down. But he smashed the brakes while they up and everybody just get fucked up.
So then what like some kids was hurt and shit like that?
Allegedly.
Uh-huh.
Allegedly.
So what did they do to him? They fired him?
I don't know what the hell they did to him. I just seen the little story and a little video clipping.
Yeah.
I kind of laughed at it a little bit, but then I'm like, oh, not the kids and shit.
Oh, so it actually showed the kids.
Yeah, because
with
they
the
got
camera.
the, like you drive, you know what I'm saying? I believe it's a camera inside, you know what I'm saying, that show the driver, the kids, or whatever it may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can see it, you can down there hear the shit a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And he just smashed them brakes.
Man. Hey, that's crazy right there.
Oh no, we can hear that? Or you could just see it.
Man.
I think it's just a picture.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You too. That shit was funny though.
Oh
yeah.
They got he was fed up.
That's why I'm saying, do you think like, you know what I'm saying, to drive around, because it's like you're dealing with multiple personalities, whether it's a school bus, a city bus, sometime, even if it's a private bus, that private bus you may have, you know what I'm saying, different people on there. You think you gotta like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think shit. Me personally, I probably would blow before I went. Not to be like just high out of my mind, but I probably be on a cool tip, or I might even have my pen with me, so when I take my restroom breaks, I can hit my pen
just to stay
relaxed.
and...
like man, because you don't want to. At the end of the day, it's not your kid. You feel me? They some badass little motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But you still don't have the right to put your hands on them as much as you might want, or as much as you might want to do something to hurt them. It's still kind of fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you think the brakes, you know what I'm saying, different? Like y'all little motherfucker went like, Brr!
Man.
You think the brakes was cool? A little brake trick?
I'ma say no, it's not cool, but I probably would do the same shit though. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I probably hit on the brake too, because you might not want to say nothing, no. And then you can easily like disguise that, like you was trying to stop at the light or something, like hit that motherfucking brake hard and shit though, and make them do. What you think though?
Shit.
You think you got to be high if you was a bus driver?
Nope, I wouldn't even say you have to be high, to be honest with you. I would just say shit if you can't tolerate that shit, whether you high or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think you should be driving the motherfuckers.
On the real.
You know what I'm saying? Because if them kids right there, if them are just children, you know what I'm saying, and they driving you to that point to where it's like you can do some shit to fuck these little motherfuckers up.
Right. So you wouldn't even be a driver if that was,
Me, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'll be able to drive due to the simple fact
you wouldn't need to smoke.
no,
But you'll be blowing right after though.
probably so.
Oh, everything.
Because it's like you gotta realize it's like just coming from a smoker's perspective.
Right.
You driving around this bus, and if you just put it in perspective,
Right.
all the shit that goes on throughout this day, that blunt afterwards is gonna be so fucking satisfying because you gonna
everything.
kick back
On everything.
and you're gonna be like, man, that motherfucker this morning.
On the real. And you're gonna be thinking about it.
This motherfucker around lunchtime. That motherfucker came out.
Yeah. And look, and
You know
then
what
you
I'm
might
saying?
chuckle and shit. You might laugh about the shit though.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be my perspective of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like Buddy probably was like mad at something else outside the school bus. The little kids, it was like naggy. Bam. Fucked them up.
Yeah. I wonder if that was his first day since you said he was a substitute, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if it was his first day dealing with the kids.
Yeah, high or not.
I am sincerely sorry for my choice of actions today. I am still 100% responsible. And being a new driver, I did not make the best decision. And if I were able to redo what I did, I would rethink my decisions. Humbly apologize to the leadership of the Castle Rock Terminal, as there are no excuses for what transpired.
Mm-hmm. Just as I say, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you have the proper training, this, that, and the other, and you have the tolerance for it, man, by all means, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't have, you can get through the training.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have the tolerance for like different personalities throughout the day, where there may be children, teenagers, or adults, if you can't deal with that type shit, man. But if you're an adult one, you know what I'm saying? You driving on the city buses and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be turned up on that motherfucker because some motherfuckers be getting out of line.
On the real. So would you tell, like, just say people, it's a gang of people that get up, go to work. They they routine is bam, nigga, I'm finna roll my shit up. I'm finna blow on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Drink my coffee, my hot cocoa, orange juice, whatever the fuck. And I'm finna blow on my trees. It's a gang of people that do that before they go in. So
I bet you those are like the top workers, you know what I'm saying? The most coolest workers. You know what I mean? Them are the ones that get shit done.
I could dig it too though, man, because look though, when, like, for instance, for me, the times I done went to work high and shit like that. Even welding and shit though, a nigga be in that motherfucker like knocking some shit in. You know what I mean? And then you be really focused on, like what you doing and stuff like that. So to me, I think everybody is different though, because you do got some people that might smoke before work and it might make them a little lazier and shit though.
I would say like it ain't like that part of the game ain't for you.
Nah. If you doing it like that, if you can't blow and then go into that motherfucker and function and get your shit in, then you shouldn't be doing it. You should be waiting till afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But I think even like we was talking about before with the law, well, with the bill that they have in effect, if the bill passed to where employers can't like discriminate against you or stop you from working. You know what I mean? Or even hire you because you have weed in your systems and shit. I think if that bill is passed, it's just gonna wipe a lot of shit out when it comes to testing for marijuana, period. You know what I mean? Because ain't no job testing for alcohol. You know what I mean? Unless you do something, it's probably certain jobs if you do certain shit. But
that shit is only detectable. I probably within the first 24 hours.
Yeah, they definitely do test for alcohol.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like shit, if they do that right there, it's like, man, they trying to target the weed smokers.
On the real.
And you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta pay a little bit more attention. If
Hey,
you
shout out to that boy Millio, man.
shout him out. And it's like if you can't handle this shit and you going into work and you being like slow to the motherfucker, that's not your game. But if like you one of the motherfuckers that smoke your blunt, you know what I'm saying, or even eat your edible with your coffee or whatever in the morning, and you going to work and you knocking shit out the box. You know what I'm saying? You at the top of them charts. Everybody like, you know what I'm saying, cool. They bouncing off your energy because now everybody else getting shit done. You got it.
Have you ever though? Look, have you ever went to work high and then like just thought, even though your boss might not knew you was high, but you just felt like they knew you was high or some shit?
All the fucking time.
Ain't that shit a fucked up
All the
little
time.
feeling and shit though?
And you know what's crazy though? It don't never be asked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm actually high as a motherfucker. But when I'm not, I'm like sober as fuck. Are you high? I'm like, what?
Like, what you mean?
I'm sober to the motherfucker, but when I'm blowed, like you know, like like when you be watching the little smoking them little Get High movies and like how shit be like going like that and shit. I be like, shit, that's me. But you know what I'm saying? They don't ask nothing, they don't say nothing.
Yeah,
but as soon as I come in that motherfucker sober as a cool and shit, are you high?
On a real. Did you see you watched the last episode? Snowfall?
Nope, but I've been seeing a lot of the reviews and shit on it though.
So you know what happened?
Yeah, like the nigga he like went like right at like his daddy.
Hey, nigga. He went out.
Yeah, and it's like listening to that shit, it's like I seen little clippings and shit. It's now that right there is greed. You know what I'm saying? Greed outweighed it all.
Yep.
Even though you build some shit up brick by brick, you know what I'm saying? You put other motherfuckers on this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? The greed, you know what I'm saying, is what consumed you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you lost all that shit.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's a lesson in it for people nowadays too, though. Like for kids nowadays, because you see all the glorious shit with with the rap and all that different kind of shit though. But when you really think about it, it's a gang of niggas that turned out like that. That was in the gang back in the days. That was up balling and all that kind of shit. It's a gang of dudes that's just like that right now. So I don't think it's good the way he went out, but I think the
It's
lesson
a reality,
in it,
though.
exactly. I think the lesson in it is good for people to see because it's not all successful for everybody.
Really. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's crazy I haven't saw it because it's like how you got like that storyline. You can't forget Leon and his broad. You know what I'm saying? It's like Leon is one of them that's in the game, you know what I'm saying? And his wife, you know what I'm saying? She fell victim to like the crack and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can see like from both sides, you know what I'm saying? Me being in the game, nigga, I'm a killer in this shit. Me, like, nigga, I'm hooked in this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can see how they came and like bounce off each other, like to get up out of it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can actually see the flip side of it. Like, man, I came up in this shit and how this shit overcame me. Now it's like, nigga, I'm the motherfucker get kicked in the ass up the street.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they show actually a lot of different realities in this shit.
On the real.
This is me just responding from off of the little shit that I see. Cause I watch certain interviews of the actual actors. You know, and it's like they brought out like a gang of cool little points. And I'm like, that shit is kind of like cool. Like the way you put it, you see one, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you let this shit consume you, this is what it is. Not always to say that like you gotta sell the drugs and all of this shit to do it. Don't forget my boy with the glasses and shit, that little smart motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's somebody that like, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody in the hood, you know what I'm saying, still trying to push you to go to school and do some shit.
Yep.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm with, like, I gotta stay ready for like, look
bullshit.
at my environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But all of that is right here in the hood. Everybody is not just fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
And that was a good thing about the show, that it showed all them different sides of that. And just
And
even
that was like in the 80s, right?
yeah,
Like late 80s, early 90s.
nah, a little earlier than that, like early 80s type shit.
Mm.
And just to see the transition of Franklin though, you know what I'm saying? From how he went from not even, fucking with the drugs and all that kind of shit. And the nigga turned to a ruthless motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Man,
A cold motherfucker though. You know what I mean? And like you said a few minutes ago, the greed, that shit took him.
the streets got him like that too, though. Cause I don't watch some shows, you know what I'm saying? I remember Franklin when he wasn't ready to shoot nobody, no
Yeah.
nothing. Like later on in the seasons, that shit coming like, what? Boom!
Yup. That shit
You know what
came
I'm saying?
that
It's
shit came
like,
natural.
man, that shit can fuck you up though.
Oh, everything for sure. Man, I think too that, man, when you really look at how the cannabis industry changed from switching up the subject, you know what I'm saying? Like how the cannabis industry changed from events when you can go to events where it was pounds of fucking weed on the tables and shit, and you was able to just smoke. You didn't have to worry about going to an event and it's non-consumption.
Hmm.
Every motherfucking event that they was throwing was consumption allowed. Wasn't no restrictions on where you was smoking at. Like none of that kind of shit though. But now with the way it is now, you still got your twos and fews
Mm-hmm.
to where you can really get your consumption
If you
on.
know, you know.
Yeah, in a lot of areas and shit like that though. But you still got certain ones where you can't blow. You got to go out here to blow, or you got to go in this area to blow. Where the main attraction is, you can't blow. So I think with the way that shit is, I think they should change that shit though, man, and make it to where it's a little more freer. And I think the decriminalization, I kind of slowed down a little bit because take in mind I'm high though, but I think the decriminalization will kind of make that shit a little bit easier to where they can do that shit. You know what I mean?
It'll make a whole lot of shit easier. It won't be Schedule 1 no more.
Yeah, that Schedule 1 is fucking a lot of shit up. And even with that said, like we talk about all the time, even with the schedule, it being Schedule 1, it's still a lot of people making money off this shit. So if you really think about the outlook of it and the insides of it and shit though, if they gonna allow these small businesses to make money off of it, big businesses profiting off of this shit, they getting their bread too. They getting their manyan. You know what I'm saying? They getting their bread too in the game. So that's why me personally, I think it's not a rush to have it decriminalized because they already eating off of it in some kind of way. Whether it's not a direct hand in it, it might be some kind of investment to where these motherfuckers is eating off the shit. Or it might be a sister company, brother company, or some shit like that, though, to where this company is way over here under somebody else's name, but you still the owner.
You think they like getting all of this shit, getting their product from these illegal shops, seizing their shit, taking their bread, using this product, you know what I'm saying? It's
Reselling
like,
it,
all right,
yup.
we finna put this shit over here with us.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I honestly, I don't believe with weed being legal. Think about this. Think about this. When they go do the drug bust and shit like that and get 200, 300 pounds and shit like that, 100 pounds. I don't think nowadays they destroying that weed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a
Probably not
market for it.
nowadays.
Yeah, and I don't think it sits in evidence forever.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, I don't know. Yeah, I would say that from them.
Yeah.
But from the farmers and shit, you know what I'm saying? I think them motherfuckers, they be like turning they shit into crumble, just like fertilizer.
Huh.
Like they go through fucking them forms up though.
Yeah. On the real. Oh yeah. They be fucked because the motherfuckers be still in the ground and shit like that, or they might have some shit hanging.
That shit just fucked up for us all the way around, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that like the motherfucker that's all the way up there at the top making that bread, it's a key factor that they not putting out there for, you know what I'm saying, us to obtain so we can get that shit and we can be secure like them. You know what I'm saying? They just making certain hurdles, you know what I'm saying, a little bit higher. And once you get there, it's like, all right, we just not gonna put this out there. They'll never get it.
You know, on the real.
I don't know, shit. That shit just kind of fucked up.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, that shit fucked up. And look, everybody, look, stay tuned. Serpo Jr., Big J, we got some dope shit coming, some Best Way to Smoke merch coming. We working on some great designs that's gonna be coming to the people real soon. You know, we actually got a new, we ain't even talked about it yet though, but we got a new grinder that we gonna be releasing pretty soon. It's an electric grinder that definitely does the job, you know, and get your shit to where it need to be. And it's also like a storage container though, but in time we gonna release that, man, and we gonna be dropping some dope merchandise, you know.
Yes, indeed.
On everything, man. So another thing, man, what you think about the edible situation when it comes to the candy? You know, a lot of these companies like Skittles and shit like that are suing some of these companies that were producing, because I think it was like a cease and desist for all companies that was actually selling that. You still gonna find them though.
With
like
the edibles that's like Skittles
right,
and
yeah,
shit
like the
that?
Airheads, the Skittles, and all that little different shit like that though. But you still gonna find them though in certain areas, you know, in certain zones though. But my question to you is, what you think about them companies like that produce the Skittles and shit like that coming for them other companies that's selling like the weed edibles packaged like they shit.
Man, if they come in, like, I don't know the full little get out thing in this shit. But if they come into just like cease and this whatever the fuck.
Cease and desist.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Of like the name, because they copying our name.
Yeah.
Switch the name up, shit.
Yeah.
Keep the shit.
Hey, let me see
pushing.
that. Let me see that right there. See, like, yeah, they could change the name though, but like, see, I had these before they, yeah. But these they good though. But I can understand where, you know, a lot of people might take offense to that because a lot of kids eat candy. You know, that's where candy is marketed to.
Middles.
Yeah. Right. Or, you know, and don't don't even don't make it look like that though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a whole lot, like, you know what I'm saying, like color designs and shit, color coordinations and all of that.
That's true.
Just because a motherfucker got a color coordination that may be similar to yours, motherfucker change the name.
But look,
they just,
it's different.
What
look,
they mad because these motherfuckers starting to be as popular as the regular motherfuckers.
But look, it's different. Okay, now think about this. Okay, now you say you get it. It might be a person that's smoking in their house or something like that, or they a cannabis user. They might have a pack of Skittles or some shit. Might come home high, drop the motherfuckers on the counter. A kid coming and don't know how to read right, or don't even take the time to read the shit though, and just see what it look like, and say, "Oh, wait, these taste different, but they still sweet though," and they fuck them up. Now they, you know, high. So just in that aspect of what I'm talking about, I think that's being responsible. You know, as far as producing products and shit like that, because you know, grown people eat candy too though, but candy is more marketed for kids and shit though. You know, and to have it look like that, I think it's it do a disservice, because you can still repackage it and market it to adults.
Yeah,
you know, and that's being positive though. You know, because you would think if you were a brand, you wouldn't want to be hearing about situations like that with children, with kids and shit though. You know what I mean? You
So
you wouldn't want that attached to your brand.
tell me this, like
Talk to me.
when we were kids, right?
Yeah.
Skittles was out there marketed to us. We were the kids, right?
For sure.
Now those kids are now adults that made these fucking candies popular and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Just because now we grew up, we gotta stop, like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta change the name. Like, these motherfuckers can take adult Skittles. Now we just gotta change the name. We put fucking medicated on there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Warheads, them motherfuckers was bomb when we was coming up, right? You know what I'm saying? Then you get that candy, you get that high, get the
Oh,
munchies,
everything.
nigga, the Skittles. You know what I'm saying? All the different kind. Nigga, the Starbursts, the Mambas and shit. Nigga, them was our get high snacks coming up.
Yep.
We were kids.
Yep.
We are now adults. They just made adult Skittles and Warheads and shit. Come up with some new candy for them kids.
I hear what you're saying though, man. You
Nah,
could look.
fuck
Hey, look.
that shit.
Hey, look. And you could look. You could look at it that way though, man. But
That's the way I'm
come on.
looking at it. Them was our candies coming up. You know what I'm saying? Come up with some new candies for these kids.
That don't even make sense though, cause
Yeah, all right.
that don't make sense though.
Somebody out there get that shit. Somebody out there get
So you
that
saying
shit.
something that's been around for a long time that has been marketed for kids
Mhm.
for the most part, for the majority, should
Alright,
change
look.
their whole
You like
marketing.
look, you listen to look,
and
look.
for
Watch this.
for adults
You
that,
listen
because
to
it's
you listen to
'cause it
rap,
got
right?
weed
You
in it.
listen to hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot
Come
of
on,
today's
Serpo.
a lot of today's music won't attract you. You know what I'm saying? Because you come up off of a certain way of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? A certain way that shit was like presented to you. It's a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, that may not catch you.
That's I don't agree.
It's attracting this new age
I don't
right here,
agree
though,
with
right?
that though. Look,
Nah,
when it
you don't
comes to
have to
music,
agree
no,
with it.
listen. When it comes to me, I don't agree with
Uh-huh.
that with music because, you know, my oldest son is 17 years younger than me,
Uh-huh.
and we still listen to some of the same music. I listen to the oldies, you know.
Uh-huh.
I got a wide range of music I listen to. I listen to a lot of different stuff though, but I listen to a lot of the new stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So you listen to shit like Lil Nas X and shit.
Cause don't
Soulja
do that,
Boy and
man.
shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. I have my reasons why I don't.
Soulja Boy. Lil Bow Wow.
No, that it's still a whole other. It's still a whole lot of people in the generation.
But them names, you know what I'm saying, hit this generation.
I'm
This little
gonna tell you like this though. I done listen to
Triple X, Textation. What like you know what I'm saying?
I
RP
done
to the
listen.
young fella.
Listen, I done listen to NBA young boy, like young dudes.
Because he may have like a certain flavor, you know what I'm saying, that can actually remind you of, you know what I'm saying, something of some rap you may have listened to coming up. It's some type of relation going there. You know what
like
I'm
the
saying?
Sabi
NBA,
Third,
them are not, like them type names are not part of your mainstream type shit that's out there. All that mainstream stuff that's out there, it attracts, you know what I'm saying, this group of youngsters here. We got to go underground, you know what I'm saying, to like go back and like get our authenticity from this new age. If we don't go underground to find that shit right there, we just have our original authenticity that was there. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to the mainstream, you know what I'm saying, and be like, oh, I'll go and I'll rock with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not out there popping mollies, nigga. You ain't out there blowing off niggas' brains and shit. You ain't out here sagging extra hard, nigga. You ain't out here like with a fucking billion chains on your neck, nigga.
But some of that
This new age,
some of that music be knocking. No, the beat might be banging.
Just the beat.
I like it. The beat might be banging, and some of what's being said might be relatable.
And that's only really a few. And you got to go underground to get them. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't like they not like mainstream. You got to like go, you know what I'm saying? You got to go where you from to get that. It'll be a nigga like Big J, you know what I'm saying, who come from these trenches, you know what I'm saying, spit something hard as a motherfucker. Now it's like, all right, shit, nigga, I can like bring these young niggas up to have some of this authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got a lot of big J's out there. You know what I'm saying? You got them other motherfuckers that just coming up and just like living in this, but they attract this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Them Skittles and shit, that was our shit.
Look, hey, you hear this nigga? He said all that just to say that. The Skittles, look.
That's our shit. These kids right now, and I bet you they can't go to the hamburger stand and get a whole brown bag full of dollar fries. Seasoned bomb is a motherfucker.
It's different.
Yeah, but the point is, though, that somebody in the marketing department thought of that. They thought adults who grew up with these Skittles will appreciate the fact that we keep the brand and now serve them something more adult.
Man, Surfo ain't all that bad.
Somebody thought of that.
Oh yeah, for sure, cause they did it.
And I know he don't want to say shit. Surfo thought of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking on the same plane, brother.
No, in the realm of business, right? But you thinking in the realm of making money, in that realm of business, like what Solomon just said, somebody thought of that to make money.
Uh-huh.
I'm speaking on like being responsible. Kids, them candy is still out there right now.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I understand everything that you're saying, but if you come in a house and you hire whatever and you drop this shit and you allow a kid or somebody that don't use this,
that's
to
not the
get
only
that,
way.
Like, wait, look, hold up. That's one way that you describe.
For sure.
That's not the edible fault. That's not the Skittle brand fault or the high shit or whatever it may be. That's your fault for being irresponsible with it.
That's
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
a way to look at it too. Yeah. But at the same time, the way I described it though was the way it's packaged, the way it's presented, what it say.
That's
and like I
perspective.
said, the name could be a different name. It could be packaged different.
I understand that all the way totally.
Man.
But, you know what I'm saying? It's that but right there. That's perspective.
Right, it's the but because you like it though.
It's not only because I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the edibles fault.
And
if you know that this shit is medicated and this shit is like
who
big
said
on
it's
the brand.
edibles' fault? If it's somebody that thought of that idea, it's that person who thought of that idea's fault. Or
so
whoever
why
put
are
that
they
together.
hating? So why are they hating on the edibles then? Like I just want to know. I know why. I just want to hear you say why are they trying to like have a cease and desist, whatever. You know what I'm saying? On like the edible brands with the Skittles and everything else.
The biggest reason is they copying, and another reason is marketed to kids.
Okay, that part, marketing the kids. How is it going to get the kids if they don't sell the shit to kids?
Because of how a lot of shit get to kids.
All right, well you can't blame that on the edible. You
I'm not
you got that shit goes either on somewhere like in the cuts that you go and get that shit, or you have a irresponsible, you know what I'm saying, edible user that allows certain shit to get out there. And it's like you can't blame that on the edible.
Who blaming the edible?
These motherfuckers who trying to go with the cease and desist. You just say like for one, they copying the name, and two, it's marketed to children.
Right,
we
but
don't
they
sell this to
and they
children,
also
so how do the children get it?
it's a cease and desist, and they suing them companies for damages, for money and shit too.
Why? Because they were shortstop and they went low on sales of Skittles, guys.
Come on, man. It's just like somebody take your name.
Copyright.
Yeah, it's just like somebody
Infringement.
take your name and go do something with your name.
Like I could
And
tell
a whole nother nigga come and say, nah, I'm BW2 at Serpo. And he repping like, nah, nigga, I'm BW2 at Serpo. That's the kind of thing. How you gonna feel about that?
this ain't that.
Come on, cuzzo. It's just a hypothetical though.
Yeah, I understand the hypothetical. Just like I put out my hypothetical.
You saying yeah, because you know you'll be tripping, nigga.
I see your hypothetical. I just threw out my hypothetical.
Yeah, man.
That's it. My hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? Serpo hypothetical. Shit, nigga, we came up off the Skittles and Warheads and Mamas and shit. Hypothetically, make some new shit for these new millennials.
That's why you see Lucky Charms commercials at night,
Hypothetically.
focused at adults.
Man.
Hypothetically.
Hey, man. It's a cold game out there. Everything ain't about money, man.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean?
I think these right here was like shit. We don't gotta smoke this
They
shit,
good
but
as
we can have a
they
fucking good time.
they good as a motherfucker though. But
Man.
look, and this is the thing. You can have them though. Why they gotta be the same? Say the same shit as something that kids
I'm not
eat.
saying they don't have to say the same thing.
That's what I'm saying though.
Like I even
You
said,
not saying that, but that's what I'm
bruh,
saying.
I even said in the beginning, change the fucking name. I even called the Skittles Middles. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck. I even said that. I just told you my hypothetical.
So why you keep going? And that's what I was saying.
I just told you my hypothetical, bro, because it's like we came up off of that shit. Hypothetically, shit, this is like, you know what I'm saying?
And we still
the
can
ones who
have
get
it. We
it.
still can have that though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, change the market it a different way. Change the name. Change the way it's packaged. Change the rainbow, the Skittle rainbow. Change the
What? You gonna
change
put
the
the orange on
warhead
top
thing.
and put the purple on bottom?
Man, just do something different to where it don't say Skittles, because everybody not gonna. I look at it like this though,
That's
because
crazy, because when you rewatch this and all of that, you will see I said all of that shit.
But you
what
know
I'm
why I'm
And
saying
look,
it though?
He's
I'm gonna
being,
tell you why I'm
like,
saying.
like he's being combative with just my fucking
Look at this
point of
nigga
view.
right here.
That's
you want
crazy.
to combative?
Yeah.
I'm being combative.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'ma
He's
tell you
being
why I feel the
combative,
way
you know
I
what I'm saying?
feel.
Because
Look.
hold on, time out. Because I just shared my hypothetical. But my hypothetical, you know what I'm saying? You see how he keep trying to go back to like what he's saying or whatever. That's why it's like, because we nearing the end of the show. I'm like, bruh, if you actually rewind
You just
this
gotta
shit,
call. Look, you just gotta call everything out though.
just like, man,
Hey,
you
but
go,
look
you
though.
go
But this
see
is
it.
why. This is why I say what I say though. Cause I got a 13-year-old son, right?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And if my 13-year-old son, kids pass shit along at school and all kind of shit too though, right?
Mhm.
They might not know what it is, and might have got it, might have picked it up, and all kind of shit, right? So I think in the realm of that, it's marketed to a kid.
I can totally dig that, cuzzo. Even if you change the name in that aspect that you're thinking about it, they change the name. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna go and get like your edibles.
Put that shit in the
You know what I'm
motherfucking.
saying?
Put that
And
shit
it's
in
like,
the.
bam, we gonna go to the
Put
school,
that shit
we
in the
gonna pass
capsule
this shit
bottle.
around. It's gonna be the same shit. All right, it's not marketed to the kids. All right, bam, we change the name, we change the pattern.
Think about how many adult
Motherfuckers still
That might
wanna
help.
like,
things
That
are
might
still
help, though.
available to kids in your household, though.
that shit ain't gonna help.
Pills,
Say that again?
Tylenol. Think about how many things that are made for adults are still available to kids in the household. You know, from Tylenol to
Yeah, all
cleaning
that.
supplies. I don't know if it's any
Don't
different.
put
I mean,
emphasis on that
But
shit.
it's not more. Is it? Are they marketed to
well,
kids?
and I don't know that this is marketed to kids. I mean, when we went into this website that we were showing on the screen right here, let me put it up real quick.
You okay?
The
You
first thing it
said,
asks is, "Are you 18 or older?"
okay? It asks you, are you 18
Yeah.
and over? See, okay, you.
So I get it that you can just hit it, but it's not being marketed.
But
to
we
kids.
all understand
Okay.
that you can go around that. Even
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
asking for this, we know you can go, you know what I'm saying, around all
So
of this
why
shit.
why would you say change the name then?
Well, he's appealing to your concern, but from a marketing perspective, they're marketing to adults. They're marketing with brands that adults remember, and they're putting it on websites that are technically not available to kids. And after that, they're saying
It's not
okay,
just on websites though.
well, okay, so there may be other places where it shows up, but I would think that would be third-party people who've already bought it from someplace else, and now they're selling it irresponsibly.
But just
So-
knowing, right? So you don't think it's irresponsible to even have it out there?
Well, I think at some point it becomes the responsibility of the person who buys it, just like everything else. And I think that's what the marketers look at. Now granted, there's copyright infringement, because if it ain't Skittles selling Skittles, then they should be sued.
and that was the biggest. That was the
That's the
biggest
biggest
issue.
thing,
Like I
yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah, I get
I
that.
stated that one up there. If they want you to change the name, I'm like, just change your name.
Yeah, I get that. But but after that, they're going, okay, well, we're marketing it through a protected website. We're selling only to adults.
That's only one website though.
Yeah, and granted, there's
It's
gonna be
it's
can go
hundreds.
there's
It's
gray market
hundreds.
everywhere.
It's hundreds of them, And on top of it being hundreds of
You
them,
can have some of your
Look.
kids take your credit card and go and like put your shit up in there and use it, and you don't even know.
But I'm not the one acting like that can't happen. Though.
Okay, so crack down.
I'm not
on
acting
the
like it
sellers.
can't happen. If
It's-
the name is
and
changed,
not
Man,
the
it
look,
can still
manufacturer.
happen.
it's marketed. Who eat candy? Adults eat candy though, but who eats candy?
Stoners
kids.
like a motherfucker. Yeah, I got some M&Ms in my bag right now.
Look that
What?
look that up. Who eats more? Kids probably eat more candy.
You right, bruh.
Thank you. I'm glad you understand, man.
He gonna look that shit up.
I might be wrong though. I want to see. I could be wrong.
Oh, look at this. Consumption of confectionery rises between the ages of 25, 34, 35, 44, and then declines as they get older.
So I'm in that range
So,
where candy
it's-
is good as a
That's why
motherfucker.
you fucking shit up.
They say the majority.
And these are the fucking candies that was marketed to me coming up. So good looking out, man, for letting me know that I can have some Skittles with a little bit of
Yeah, they say 25 to 25 to 45 is the main group of people eating candy.
And I wasn't even trying to even like go there like that with Big J, man.
It ain't even going there. You thought you was wrong. You wasn't even confident.
I wasn't saying I was wrong or nothing. I threw that shit out there hypothetically
this
as
shit-
you were
this-
going.
This shit
Look at
right.
Big J.
I think it's time to wrap up.
Slam
Yeah.
dunk that shit, nigga.
Yeah. Slam dunk what?
Close us out, Big J. Close out. This is a big cheers for Big J, my nigga.
Man, hey, that shit is crazy.
Change the fucking name on these edibles. Stop marketing this shit to these kids. Hypothetically, this shit, you know what I'm saying, if you was brought up in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, the early 90s and all that, you grew up off of Skittles, you know what I'm saying, and the motherfuckers over here is fucking with you.
Oh my God.
The yin and the yang, nigga, all in one.
Man,
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, look, basically, he repeating what I just said though. But look though, man, thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in with us. This was fucking hilarious, man. Best way to smoke, Big J.
Serpo Jr., make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and tell a friend, and munch on some fucking Skittles.